Our annual Japan trip is fast approaching, and that means 4 things: shopping, food, fun, and Akedo battles. This year, I want to bring up a full series of Japanese-themed custom Akedo Warriors. Not only for our customary loser stays battles, but I think it'll be really cool to have a custom Akedo tournament in Japan. And who better to start the series with than this guy? Before we start the build, I gotta admit, I know nothing about Dragon Ball Z. So I don't even know if these figures I bought are accurate or not. But the bad guys are looking really cool. And I was almost tempted to make one of them instead. But you guys have been asking for Goku for such a long time now, I gotta make him. This is the Goku figure we'll be using for today's build. But the real question is, what Akedo Warrior will we be using for today's build? Let me answer that question with another question. Have you noticed that it's becoming increasingly harder and more expensive to find Akedo Warriors? A Series 1 single pack goes for a minimum of $8 on Amazon. You can't even find a Series 3 single pack on Amazon. And we still haven't completed our Series 6, and I don't know if we ever will. I've become very aware of this fact, and because of it, whenever I look at my doubles, all I can see are dollar signs. So whenever possible, I try to use parts before cutting up perfectly good Akedo Warriors. For our Japan trip last year, we brought up Godzilla, Mimikyu, Bakugo Katsuki, Chainsaw Man, and Pikachu.
Nice.
And our custom warriors won all 5 of the before and after battles. But the whole time we were there, I was so mad at myself for not realizing that Mario and Bowser would have been perfect to bring along, especially since we could have battled them in Super Mario World. Getting back to Goku, I've been doing some research, and I found out that in the original Dragon Ball series, which ran in Japan from 1986 to 1989, Baby Goku uses a magical weapon known as the Power Pole. And I think if I reposition these arms, I can have Goku holding the Power Pole in a realistic pose, and he can still be an effective striker. Thinking back to our Japan trip last year, I don't remember seeing any Dragon Ball merchandise at all.
Really?
There was a Godzilla store, a Pokemon store,
Okay.
an Ultraman store, a Capcom store, a One Piece store. We even found Skibbity toilet plushies, but no Dragon Ball. This time, I'm gonna be on a mission to find and bring back some really cool Dragon Ball figures. For this Dragon Ball figure, I was thinking it might be better to make him a super splitter. And we can even use this homemade super splitter I made a while ago out of Chuck's Lee. This worked out perfectly because even though Goku is holding his power pole with both hands, he can still be split. Now that we have his body and weapon configured, we can go ahead and bust out the epoxy sculpt to fine-tune Goku's arms and jumpsuit. I tried to make Goku's flowing belt out of clay as well, but they kept breaking. So I figured, why not make them out of fabric? And with that, I think we can go outside to the painting station. You guys may have noticed Totoro on the list of figures I'm making for Japan, and it's only because the list isn't set in stone. I'm really not planning on making a Totoro Akedo Warrior, and even some of the other figures on the list that I really want to make, like Mecha Godzilla and Dark Deku, aren't a guarantee, because I still need to figure out how to make them. So if you have a Japanese themed character that you want to see, then let me know in the comments and include who I should make them out of and what the weapon should be. You guys are always coming up with the best ideas, and honestly, I want to make what you want to see, so let me know. And let me know what you think of our custom Goku Warrior. Before we started the build, I thought Goku was going to be too plain, especially when you compare him to some of the antagonists from the Dragon Ball series, but he's really growing on me, and I'm hoping that Goku can win his battle in Japan, because I'd hate to have to leave him there. Even though I'm sure it would pique the curiosity of the kid who stumbles upon him. And here is the first warrior destined for Japan. I'm only gonna glue the power pole to his right hand, and that'll maintain his ability to split. Making this video and going through all the footage of our past trip is getting me so excited, and I'm definitely up for the challenge of continuing our daily uploads in Japan. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss anything. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hi guys, I just read a comment from the Akedo fan that says Akedo is gonna make official Sonic the Hedgehog Warriors. Since I don't have anything planned for this week's custom, maybe I should continue our Sonic series. You guys have been asking for Shadow. How about Metal Sonic? Whoa! Whoever this is, how about Infinite? I gotta get this delivery. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
So what, guys? How you, brother?
Good, brother.
We got a package, guys. It's the replacement wonton I ordered last week. You may remember, we turned him into the Green Goblin, and we definitely improved him. Let's just put him back where he belongs, once again completing our Series 4. And we'll put this controller here. This starter pack also comes with Fire Suit Hyperlock. I just love this weapon. It's so unique. He really looks similar to someone I've been wanting to make for a while now. Maybe next week. This package changes everything. Let's rip it open. I have no idea who a lot of these characters are, but I know Shanks. That shark guy looks familiar. And there's the star of the show. Let's make a custom Luffy warrior so we can battle him up in Japan. Before we start the customization, I have a little side quest. I want to turn this Nightblade into a super splitter, and I think I discovered a way to do it without the need for any additional parts. Let's test out our new Super Splitter Nightblade against Big Stinky. Okay, he lost the fight, but he works. Now let's turn our new Super Splitter Nightblade into custom Monkey D. Luffy. I've been doing a lot of research in preparation of this project, and I can honestly say, I'm finding it pretty interesting. It's funny that the boys and I have been exposed to so many One Piece inspired games, mostly on Roblox, and we didn't even know their true origin. If you didn't know, Blox Fruits is one of those games. I always wondered why you can't swim when you have a fruit equipped, and now I know. In One Piece, Luffy eats a stolen devil fruit, which takes away his ability to swim, but it turns him into Rubberman, giving him the ability to stretch. So naturally, our Akedo Luffy's weapon will be an outstretched fist. Let's test him out before we go any further against Fire Suit Hyperlock. This is Luffy before sanding, and this is Luffy after sanding. Now that we have a blank slate, we can mix up some epoxy sculpt and finish Luffy's punching arm. And although he appears to be a scrawny little kid, he does have some muscles and a six-pack. In addition to his muscles, I'll make Luffy's sash, the rolls of his jean pants, fingers, and last, I'm gonna give Luffy his long sleeve shirt, and it'll be open in the front just so we can see his X-shaped scar that he got from Akainu. Okay, now we can paint. And thanks to my research, I know a lot about Luffy now. I know that he got his straw hat from his idol, red-haired Shanks. I know he gave himself that scar under his eye. And I know One Piece isn't for kids. I learned that the hard way when me and the boys were watching the live-action One Piece series on Netflix. So spare yourself some scoldings and don't show your young kids One Piece. And don't watch it if you yourself are too young. Stick to Blox Fruits. Okay guys, here's Luffy. We won't be battle testing him today because he'll have to prove himself in Japan. And if he loses his battle, he won't be coming home. The same goes for Goku and the 6 other warriors in our Japan series. Let me know in the comments who they should be. I'm definitely interested in making more One Piece characters, and if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll make Sanji or Zoro. Thank you everyone so much for watching. We appreciate your views and support so much, and don't forget, we're uploading a brand new video every single day, either in long or short form. So please hit that like and subscribe button and help us reach our goal of 100,000 subscribers. Thank you again, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video.
Okay guys, we're going again. Whoa! Whoa!
Remember this guy? It's Bakugo Katsuki from My Hero Academia. What's that? It's My Hero Academia? What did I say? Did I say Academia? Huh.
No.
Last year, we brought Bakugo all the way to Japan, to the top of this building, and fought him against the warrior we made him out of
Wait, we're doing blindfolds?
in a loser stays battle. That's right, guys. We left the loser of this battle right there on the top of that building.
Hope he's not afraid of heights.
I think you all know who won. For this year's Japan vacation, we're making a complete series of Japanese-themed warriors. That's 8 warriors, guys. So far, we have Goku, Luffy, Space Godzilla, and today, I'm gonna make the character I wanted to make last year, Dark Deku. Today's build wouldn't have been possible if I hadn't stumbled upon this 3D model file that was on sale for 93 cents. For less than $1, I can print out as many parts as I need. And more importantly, I can resize them as small or as big as I want. Sometimes shrinking down the file can cause problems with the print, but luckily, this head still looks pretty good. Did I mention Dark Deku is gonna be our first Ninja Fury custom? If you didn't know, the Ninja Fury Warriors have a cool new way of splitting called Shatter Strike, and our Full Metal Iron Man has a 100% knockout rate. If you're new to Akedo, let me explain the difference between a Split Strike and a Shatter Strike. Split Strike Warriors split in half, while Shatter Strike Warriors split in half. Wait, that's confusing. Here, watch this. We asked local electrician Kimo Pereira what he thought about the new Ninja Fury Akedo Warriors.
I don't really understand it, but pretty cool.
When asked about his eye injury, he had this to say.
They were playing, but it shot into my eye. It really hurt.
And if he'll ever play Akedo again?
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
And there you have it, guys. And now that you're all caught up, let's customize our first Ninja Fury double, Vamp Champ. The Ninja Fury Warrior's neck is the most important moving part on the whole figure. So I'm not going to try to take the head off in one piece like I normally do, just because these guys are really difficult to come across at the moment, and I don't want to make any unnecessary mistakes. The head is the perfect size and it looks amazing, but does it still work? Yes, it does. Now guys, I don't watch My Hero Academia, but from what I've seen, Dark Deku doesn't fight with weapons, I think. The few clips I found of him fighting were really brief and confusing. I'm gonna assume he punches though. And now, the arm swap. I had to be very careful during this process because not only are the Ninja Fury Warriors rare and expensive right now, mainly because they just came out and not every Target store has them in stock yet, I also don't have that many Master C doubles, and it's highly likely that I won't be getting any more of him. Luckily, everything went according to plan. And after we glue both arms to the body, I'd like to do a quick battle test to make sure our warrior's new arms function properly. For Dark Deku's cape, I know just from looking at it that it's not gonna fit between the head and body like it's supposed to. My solution is to cut the cape in half, throw the front of the cape in the trash, and just use the back half. Oh yeah, that looks good. So far, we've added a lot of weight to Dark Deku's upper body, so I just want to do another quick battle test to make sure we haven't exceeded the maximum weight capacity for the ejecting spring. And that's the last time Dark Deku will battle before Japan. Our warrior is looking great so far. but I think he'll look even better wearing his own shoes. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with the way we battle, if a warrior breaks in combat and can no longer fight, that warrior is disqualified. So to make sure Dark Deku doesn't break in Japan, I'm gonna use nails to help attach the shoes to the legs. That should keep them together. For all the rest of Dark Deku's details, I'll be using Epoxy Sculpt, a 2-part epoxy clay that self-hardens after mixing part A with part B. I'll finish the front of Dark Deku's cape, make his knee pads with all those black flame looking things coming out. I'll give him a small backpack. And last, those pouches on his belt. Now let's paint on a coat of gray primer, and after that dries, we can start adding some color to Dark Deku. Here's Dark Deku, aka Vigilante Deku. What do you guys think? He's warrior number 4 of 8 in our Japan series. And since you stuck around all the way to the end, here's a little sneak peek at who I'll be making next. I'm not quite sure if this figure is gonna work or what weapon I'm gonna give him, but I'm thinking I might have to do another mashup, similar to how we combined Ryu from Street Fighter with Pikachu. If you want to see a custom Greninja Akedo Warrior, then hit that like and subscribe button right now, and we will see you in the next video. Now that we finished our first custom warrior done entirely in short videos, well, almost finished, I still have some painting and editing to do for the final video. I think we need to pick the character for our next short form custom warrior. You guys remember all that yen that Eddie and Clark won in this video? Well, most of it went towards these figures. And don't worry, these are way too big and I would never cut any of them up. Eddie and Clark wouldn't allow it. I need to find some cheap knockoff figures to use, but I need your help. Who should it be? Ghidorah? Destroyer? Godzilla? Let me know in the comments. And you know what I was thinking? Let's make this our first Ultra Beast custom. Don't miss it. Like and subscribe. Okay guys, it's official. I'm making a MonsterVerse Ultra Beast custom. And in this video, I'll tell you exactly who it is. Thank you to everyone who commented their suggestion. I read each and every one, and trust me, I want to make them all. But first, I'm gonna make this Godzilla villain that nobody suggested. Last night, I was scrolling through Amazon looking for ideas when I came across this set of Godzilla figures. One of them really caught my attention, and if I remember correctly, I purchased him before. He was in the bottom of the Godzilla bin this whole time. Eddie and Clark are so good. This is Space Godzilla, and he's a perfect fit for the space theme of our channel. This build isn't going to be easy. Look at that difference in head size. Is this even possible? In the next episode, we'll find out. Like and subscribe. Making a custom Space Godzilla Akedo Warrior Part 3. Since this is our first Ultra Beast customization, we just can't go chopping tail whip up. We need to figure out what parts are essential to make this warrior work. Okay, after a little testing, I've come to the conclusion that even though this head looks dangerous, it doesn't serve any functional purpose and we can go ahead and cut it off. I heard that one of the ways Space Godzilla can be defeated was by destroying the giant crystals that sit on his shoulders. That gave me an idea to attach the crystals to the double strike armor. One hit in the right spot will send them flying, leaving Space Godzilla highly vulnerable. In order to get this to work, I had to do a bunch of cutting and grinding. And because I'm not too sure on the position of each piece, I'm trying to cut off as little as possible. Okay guys, this is where I'm at right now and I think it looks pretty good. I definitely need to shrink down the hands and fix the legs, but that'll be in part 4. Don't miss it. Like and subscribe. Our mission to make a custom Space Godzilla Ultra Beast continues. In the last episode, we worked on adapting the head and shoulder crystals. And if we were making a Mondo Shaolin from the 5th element, I'd say we were doing an awesome job, but we're not. So we better get to work. I think swapping the legs and arms will be a good goal for today's 1-minute video. And hopefully, our custom Space Godzilla will start looking more like himself. This is our first Ultra Beast customization. It's also going to be part of our Japan series, so Space Godzilla will have to win his first ever battle in Japan or he won't be coming home with us. I'm a little worried because the leg swap left our warrior with a very wide stance, and I don't know if he'll fit on the base plate, but I guess we'll deal with that in another video. Swapping the arms was as easy as it gets, and I think we definitely took a huge step in the right direction today, but we still have a long way to go, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And next, the tail. In the last episode, we made a lot of progress by swapping out Space Godzilla's arms and legs. Today, we'll be working on the tail. But first, we need to answer the question, armor or no armor? One of the things that's bugging me about Space Godzilla is that his neck is way too big for his body. We really need to fix this, and the only way to do it is with a Dremel. And that answers our question, no armor. That solves a lot of problems, and I don't think it'll hurt Space Godzilla's defense, because I noticed that most of the time, knocking off the double strike armor would instantly split the Ultra Beast anyways. It's looking pretty good. In the next episode, we'll be slapping on some epoxy clay, and I might be making a few other minor adjustments. Don't miss the epic finale. Like and subscribe. This is Ultra Beast Space Godzilla. In the last episode, we glued on the spines and tail. Now that the glue's dry, we can cut the tail into segments, giving it back its full range of motion. Now let's bust out the epoxy sculpt, a 2-part epoxy clay that self-hardens after mixing part A with part B. It's ideal for adding details directly onto your custom warrior. Within hours of mixing, it'll harden up to a sandable, paintable finish. Today, I'm using it to fill the gaps where our old and new parts meet. After this hardens, I'll sand it to perfection, and next, we'll be painting. Make sure you don't miss it. Like and subscribe. Space Godzilla Part 7. We got a lot to do in this episode, so let's get to work. The epoxy clay we added last time has completely hardened. Now, we can add some details with our cordless Dremel. Whenever you see me grinding or sanding, I'm wearing a dust mask and eye protection, and you should too.
Safety first!
He's ready for paint, and the first thing we need to do is spray on a coat of black primer. It's hard to tell on camera, but I sprayed on this pearl black. In person, it looks pretty cool. I'm using an oil-based flat white for Godzilla's crystals, nails, teeth, eyes, and spines. For the chest, I have this metallic red that I think will go perfect with the pearl black. I'll also use it to highlight the spines and crystals. What do you guys think of Space Godzilla, warrior number 3 in our Japan series? And just like the others, he'll have to win his battle in Japan to come home. Don't miss it, like and subscribe. Our Japan-themed custom Akedo Warriors series is half complete, and with our annual Eddie's World Japan trip quickly approaching, there's no time to waste. We need to get to work. We must complete the Japan series. and drag them with us halfway across the world, where only those who prove themselves will return. Today, I want to make a mashup of my favorite Street Fighter 2 character and Clarky's favorite Pokemon. And I think if we plan this right and get really lucky, we can make something even Clark will be proud of.
Whoa! That's so cool!
What is up, guys? I hope you all had an awesome summer. Eddie and Clark definitely made the most of theirs, and I'm proud to announce that they have also successfully adjusted back into school mode.
Oh, there you go.
I'll include a summer montage at the end of the video, so stick around if you want to see it. Alright guys, before we get started, I just want to answer the question, what is Street Fighter? In case you don't know. I'm pretty sure you all know about Pokemon. Well, back in the day, Street Fighter was just as big as Pokemon. At least to me it was. You can choose between 8 fighters: Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, E Honda, Blanca, Zangief, Dhalsim, and my favorite, Guile. Guile has 2 special moves: the Sonic Boom and the Crescent Kick. You could play against the computer, but the real challenge was to take on a live opponent.
You're man enough to fight with me.
And you weren't battling against some guy 1,000 miles away. You were standing right next to him. If you lost, you had to go to the back of the line. If you won, it was just a matter of time until you ran into someone better. Since one of Guile's signature moves is a kick, let's use one of our new Ninja Fury kickers, Sting Blade Viper Wrath. And for parts, I'll use this Greninja figure I purchased for this project a while back. In addition to swapping the head, I'd also like to change the hands and feet if possible. I can already tell these shoulder pads are going to get in the way of Greninja's head, so I'm going to grind them off along with all the other unwanted details. And after all that grinding, this is what we're left with. Now, let's take everything we need off this Greninja figure. We got all the parts we need. But before we proceed, I just want to thank everybody for all the name suggestions. You guys are awesome, and all your names were so creative. The boys and I really like Grenile, but I'm leaning towards Grenji. Let me know what you guys think. For now, I'll just keep calling him Greninja.
Yoga Lane.
Okay, let's start putting our warrior together. I drilled out holes in both the arms and the hands, and I'm gonna use these nails along with some super glue to hold everything together. The last thing we want is for Greninja to lose his battle by disqualification. I was just looking over our warrior and I realized that his feet have the same amount of toes that Greninja does, but they're also in boots, so I think it's gonna work out perfectly as is, and there's no need to do a foot swap. All these extra parts can go in the parts drawer. Now that our warrior has the head, hands, and feet of Greninja, we need to give him the body of Guile. And Guile is buff, he works out, so we need to pack on the muscle. Pecs, abs, biceps, delts, lats, and traps. I'll also use some clay to make the bottom of Guile's government-issued fatigue trousers, his dog tags, and his belt. We could leave Greninja like this and move on to painting, but I really don't want him to lose his battle in Japan, so I'm gonna give him a little extra advantage. Just a little trail coming off his foot to make it look like his crescent kick, and hopefully that'll be enough to get him a victory. Now we can paint. Are you guys ready for the Greninja and Gaio mashup? Here he is. He'll be having his first battle in Japan at an unknown location against an unknown opponent. And if he loses, he won't be coming home with us. The same goes for the other warriors in the Japan series. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss our next video. I'm not sure who I'll be making next, but it will be warrior number 6 in our Japan series. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. We have 3 warriors to go in the Japan series, and there are 3 weeks left in August. That leaves us with no room for error, because on September 1st, we enter Halloween mode. I need ideas, so comment your Halloween theme suggestions right now. My brother just came back from the Philippines and brought me these 3 boxes. And although I promised Eddie and Clark we would open them together in an upcoming video, I don't think a little peek is gonna hurt. Okay, let's get to work on Japan Series Warrior number 6. You guys have been asking for him, and now's the perfect time to make him. I'll use this fake Lego Ultraman head I got a while back, and I think this balloon blade crack-up has the right body. The Lego head won't fit on an Akedo neck, so we have to do a little grinding. That looks pretty good, but we've run out of time and we'll have to continue this tomorrow. Like and subscribe for part 2. Okay guys, we got Ultraman's head on. Now, we need to use the cordless Dremel to shape the body. This is Ultraman. He doesn't have that typical superhero physique, and he should be pretty easy to replicate. I really need to grind down the feet, but the only way to do it is to remove the base plate. I can fix that. Okay, let's glue him back to the base plate, and let's make sure he's stuck on good, because I'd hate to have to leave him in Japan. In the next episode, we'll figure out his weapon. Comment your weapon suggestions, and like and subscribe for part 3. We just glued Ultraman back to the base plate, but before we move on, I want to test out the connection. Since this Godzilla already won his battle in Japan, let's use him for our test. Okay, I'm happy with that. He seems pretty stuck on there. You gotta be kidding me. So glad that happened now and not in Japan. This would be a nice upgrade. We just gotta remove the broken pegs in Ultraman's feet. And the trick is to keep the holes as small as possible for a snug fit. Okay, now we can work on the weapons. Looking at the Godzilla figure gave me an idea. You remember this Destroyer figure that I used for eyes on? Since he's missing his wings anyways, I thought I could use his tail to make a weapon. Alright guys, as I was working on this video, I got your comments about giving Ultraman a sword. I didn't even know Ultraman used weapons, but I definitely like the sword and shield idea. I also like the idea of turning Destroyer's tail into a chain weapon combined with a sword or shield. Let me know in the comments which combo you'd like to see, and like and subscribe for part 4. In today's video, we're gonna figure out Ultraman's weapon. You guys suggested a sword and shield, but I can't find any evidence of Ultraman ever using a weapon besides the beam that he shoots out of his pinky. And after doing a little more research, it seems like he relies primarily on hand-to-hand combat and whatever this is. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and turn Destroyer's tail into a chain-type weapon. Since we already have Goku with his staff, Luffy as a puncher, Dark Deku as a flapper, Space Godzilla as an Ultra Beast, and Greninja as a kicker, I think a chain weapon warrior will keep things unique and original. Okay, here's the finished tail weapon, and as you can see, it's a lot more flexible, and it does indeed behave like a chain weapon. Let's do a weapon test. Okay, the weapon works perfectly and it's really fun to use, but I'm not taking any chances. I made him another one for his offhand. Let me know what you think of his weapons and like and subscribe for part 5. In the last episode, we made Ultraman OP by giving him these for weapons. 2 massive tails that he ripped out of 2 unlucky kaiju. I did include the tips on, so the weapons can be easily removed. I also did include Ultraman to the base plate to make him easier to paint, which we'll be doing soon. First, I want to add a few details using epoxy sculpt. I'm really trying to get to the point where I can shape the clay exactly how I want it and eliminate the need for sanding. I'm definitely not there yet, but I feel like I'm getting better with every project. Okay, we're ready to paint, and I think I have just enough left in this can to cover our warrior. I was really hoping to finish Ultraman in this video, but I think I better let the chrome paint dry for a day, and I also forgot to make Ultraman's color timer. Like and subscribe for part 6. This is Custom Akedo C3PO. Just kidding guys, it's Ultraman. And this is one of the smallest batches of epoxy clay I've ever mixed. I'll use it to make Ultraman's color timer. It's essentially a power indicator. Blue is good, red is bad. I read that Ultraman has enough power to last around 3 minutes on Earth. That's not long, just enough time for one Akedo battle. Ultraman's suit has only 2 colors, but painting designs on such a small figure is pretty difficult. Drawing an outline with a pen can be a big help. I noticed that the metallic red looked really good against the chrome, so I decided to fill everything in, and I'm considering leaving it like this. I can't believe it, we're running out of time again, but before we do, I'm gonna paint his eyes fluorescent yellow and his color timer blue. In the next video, you will see the conclusion of our custom Akedo Ultraman, and I'll also announce who I'll be making next. Like and subscribe. Okay guys, let's finish our custom Akedo Ultraman and move on to the next warrior, who I will be revealing at the end of this video, so stick around for that. I decided to paint over the metallic red to make him look a little more accurate. This turned out to be a lot more work than I expected, but I think it was the right move. What do you think? And finally, I'll add a drop of UV resin to the color timer and his eyes. Ultraman made his debut in 1966, and 58 years later, we turned him into an Akedo Warrior. Soon, we'll bring him back to Japan, where he'll have to prove himself one more time. That's Warrior number 6 in the Japan series, and for Warrior number 7, I'll be making who Google tells me is the most popular Japanese character ever. Doraemon. Don't miss it, like and subscribe. Eddie's World is heading to Japan. And this time, we're bringing a complete Japanese-themed, custom-made series of warriors known as the Japan series. None of these warriors have been tested in combat, and they'll all have to prove themselves at unknown locations against unknown opponents. If any of the Japan series warriors lose their fight, we'll leave them right there on the spot. This way, we can guarantee only the strongest warriors remain in our collection. Get ready for the most exciting Akedo battles you've ever seen in your life. Expect the unexpected. Prepare for things you've never seen before. Bring some spending cash. Lace up your shoes. Hold your breath. Put your fears aside and take a trip with us. You guys are coming, right? I promise you're not gonna regret it. Just look at all the amazing things we're gonna do. What? Your parents won't let you go? Well, don't worry about it. You won't even have to leave your house. Just subscribe and turn on notifications. We'll bring Japan to you. It's just 2 mouse clicks away. What are you waiting for? Do it! Before we go to Japan, we need to finish the last warrior of the Japan series. You guys already know who he is, but have you ever heard of him before? If the answer's no, then you're like me. Because even though Doraemon was hugely popular in Japan, it didn't catch on in America. Luckily, I found a bunch of videos on YouTube, and now I know just enough to be dangerous. Doraemon is actually a robotic cat sent back in time from the future to help a boy. That's right, guys. Doraemon is the original Terminator. He used to be yellow with ears, but his yellow paint came off after Doraemon cried for 3 days, and a mouse ate his ears. I'm not even making this stuff up. We ended up with a pretty good looking Doraemon head, and for our Akedo starting figure, you can't tell me Stout Stinky isn't a perfect choice. Before we go any further with the fabrication, I just want to draw Doraemon's face on and figure out what details will be paint and what details will be clay. Okay, I think I have a plan. I was really struggling on figuring out what the weapon would be until I saw this comment. You guys have the best ideas, and I don't know what I do without your expertise on these characters that I know nothing about. I searched up Doraemon air cannon, and I found out that he actually does use air cannons. They shoot air, guys. It looks like he keeps them in his kangaroo pouch, and he even has a long barrel version. This guy is the Terminator.
Hasta la vista, baby.
The whole process of fabrication for me is a cycle of adding clay, sanding, and repeating until I end up with something that I'm happy with. And I'm not really happy with this. It's looking more like Onpon Man than Doraemon. I think it's because I made the head too round. Doraemon's head is a little flat at the top, and our head also needs to be a little bigger. Making a symmetrical shape like Doraemon's head isn't easy, but I think I have an idea. Introducing the cordless DeWalt homemade lathe. That worked perfectly, and since we have the drill out, let's use it to hollow the air cannon barrels. While I was adding the finishing touches to Doraemon, I realized that he looked way too tall, and it was because his legs were too long. I don't have time to cut his legs, so instead, I'm just gonna raise the base plate. That was an easy fix, and now I can get back to finishing the last of the details. If you're wondering why Doraemon has ears, don't worry, they're removable. I just thought it'd be cool to have the option. And with that said, let's bust out the paints. I wanted to add one last special touch to our Doraemon, and for this, we have to go to the craft store. Luckily, they had exactly what I was looking for. A tiny gold bell for Doraemon's collar. And now, Doraemon is complete. What do you guys think of him? I hope he wins his battle in Japan because it would be really painful to have to leave him there. Let me know what you think of our Doraemon warrior, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video. Thank you everyone so much for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you in the next video.
I'll be back.
Today, I'll reveal who I've picked to be the last warrior in our Japan series. And I already know what you're thinking. You didn't even make warrior number 7. But I did. Warrior number 7 is complete. I just haven't had time to edit the video. But it's coming soon, so don't worry. Warrior number 8 is going to be Charizard. No mashup. And I didn't realize how big this figure was until right now. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but it might get weird. And I'm not talking Rainbow Friends weird, or even Boss Toilet weird. I'm talking Stinger Flynn weird. It's gonna get Jack Skellington weird. If you guys wanna see the process, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button because the build starts now. Okay, Charizard, off with your head. Wait, am I really about to do this before figuring out why his fireball won't shoot? What am I doing wrong? The instructions clearly show the fireball shooting out of his mouth. I can't even see any part of the wing that would touch the fireball and cause it to launch. Is there even a spring in there? That's it. I'm taking him apart. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, guys. It's his legs. So you push down on him. All right, now I get it. Watch this. All right, let's do this. You guys didn't really think I'd chop off Charizard's head, did you? I mean, I'll do it. But first we need a game plan. Since this Charizard figure is way too big to turn into a regular Akedo Warrior, and even too big for a Battle Giant or Ultra Beast, there's really only one option. The Lego projectile launcher. I'll just have to embed the launcher into Charizard's chest, and once it's triggered, his head will fly off. Or should I try to find a smaller figure so we can turn Charizard into a Battle Giant or Ultra Beast? Let me know in the comments and like and subscribe for part 4. Okay guys, I'm with you. I definitely want to find a smaller Charizard so we can do a traditional customization. And I did find one on Amazon that I think might be smaller. It might even work on a Ninja Fury Warrior, which would be ideal. But it's going to take a couple weeks to arrive, and I can't take any chances. So what we're going to do is go ahead with the large Charizard customization, and if the smaller figure comes in time, we'll make a second Charizard. Then, we'll battle the 2 Charizards, and whoever wins gets to be Japan Series Warrior number 8. With that figured out, let's get to work. Carving out a cavity in the Charizard figure wasn't too hard, but we do need to make some modifications to the launcher, not only to get it to fit, but also to make sure it functions properly. The original trigger isn't gonna work, but I think if we put it on the other side, it just might do the trick. Nice. We made a lot of progress today, but there's still a lot to be done. Like and subscribe for part 5. Making a custom Akedo Charizard Part 5. In the last episode, we hollowed out our Charizard figure and modified the Lego torpedo launcher to fit perfectly in the cavity. Now, we can cut off Charizard's head and attach it to the projectile. Everything's looking good, and his head works perfectly. But there are a couple major things we still need to work out. We'll address this problem in Part 6. For today, I'd really like to figure out how we're gonna cover up this massive hole in Charizard's chest. And after a lot of trial and error, this is what I came up with. This round button is the split strike button. Hit it, and you just split Charizard. We still need to cover up the rest of the hole, attach Charizard to the base plate, and figure out his weapon. You don't want to miss it. Like and subscribe. This is so addicting. I can't stop splitting Charizard. Custom Akedo Charizard Part 6. Let's fill in this hole and get Charizard back onto a base plate because you guys gave me an awesome idea and I can't wait to see if it'll work. I'm gonna tack on this chest piece using the last of my epoxy resin, and I'm definitely buying a different brand next time because these bottles leaked way too much. To fill in the rest of Charizard's chest, I'll use epoxy sculpt. And with a little editing, it's all filled in. It looks super rough right now, but don't worry, it's part of the process. To solve our base plate problem, Kent Mation and Melissa Adrian gave me a genius idea. I didn't even think of this one, guys. And I'm pretty sure I have a Ninja Fury base from the Doraemon custom. There it is. So as you can see, Charizard is way too big for a normal base, but a Ninja Fury base will definitely work. Thanks for the help, guys. Like and subscribe for Part 7. Making a custom Charizard Akedo Warrior Part 7. I just finished sanding off all the excess clay, and even Clarky said Charizard is looking good. The one thing that's slowing me down is that he's so fun to split. Alright, let's get Charizard fastened to the extra large Ninja Fury base plate. Since his feet are barely on, I'm gonna reinforce the connection with a nail coated in super glue. Remember guys, all 8 Japan Series Warriors will have their first battle in Japan. And if they lose, we'll leave them right there on the spot. So we want to make sure Charizard is solid. Oh yeah, he's not going anywhere. Now, we can focus on his weapon. And I'm taking inspiration from another Japan Series Warrior. From the looks of it, it's not going to be easy. If you want to see me turn this into this, like and subscribe. We're almost done with the first version of the last warrior in our Japan series. And not only is he super fun to split strike, but it's also pretty easy. We definitely need to give Charizard an OP weapon so he wins his battle in Japan. And I know exactly what it's gonna be. The tail we cut off of Charizard is partially hollow, so I'm gonna fill it with some fast setting epoxy. And you'll see why shortly. The epoxy is already set, and now we can cut the tail into segments and drill a hole through their center. I'm gonna super glue fishing line into the end of the tail, and in between segments, I'm gonna use this shiny bead. And there's the first look at Charizard's tail. That thing looks dangerous. Let me know what you think of this weapon, and like and subscribe for Part 9. I was feeling really good about Charizard's weapon until I read this comment from James Hayward. He says the tail will be annoying because it'll hit your fingers too much. And I know he's right. We better run some tests and figure this out. Oh yeah, Charizard is just too heavy for this controller. And his wing hits my finger. I was so caught up trying to bring my idea to life that I didn't even consider if it would work or not. The bottom line is, he's like an Ultra Beast and has to fight with a spinning controller. His tail is definitely too long, but I can easily fix that. And I think I have another idea to keep my fingers from getting absolutely destroyed. Ouch. Oh. We encountered a major setback today, but this is all part of the creative process. I'm gonna fix it. I have to. This is the other Charizard I ordered. It's way too small, and I don't have time to order another one. In Part 10, I'll show you guys my solution, and we'll be one step closer to completing the Japan series. Don't miss it! Like and subscribe! The only thing this tail was good for was destroying my fingers. Time for a little payback. I think I have a solution that'll save the Charizard build and let us keep a section of the chain tail. If we use this wire to curve Charizard's tail to the front, maybe it'll keep my fingers out of the danger zone. I mixed up a huge chunk of epoxy sculpt, and I'm trying my best to make this look as natural and seamless as possible. After it dried, I adjusted the tail's length, then added the chain portion to the end. We're about to test this bad boy and see if we can finally move on to painting. It takes some getting used to, but it's way better than it was before. This will work. One last thing I need to take care of. The wings still get in the way, so I'm gonna glue them just a little higher up. We're finally ready to paint. And now, I gotta finish the Doraemon video. Don't miss it, like and subscribe. Making a custom Akedo Charizard Part 11, the finale. Everything is as good as it's gonna get, leaving us with just one thing left to do. Luckily, I had a can of orange spray paint left over from another project. Let me know in the comments if you remember who it's from. And just like that, our base coat is complete. I decided to save the eyes because they're already perfect. Charizard is the 8th and final warrior in our 14th series of custom Akedo Warriors. And just like all the other warriors in the Japan series, he'll need to win his battle in Japan or he'll stay forever. Don't miss the Japan series battles. Like and subscribe.
And in Japan. This is the Japan series battles.
Yo, check that out, guys.
You hold it. I don't want to be again.
Eddie's World is headed to Japan, and we got some precious cargo. We didn't even take off. Coming along for the ride are all 8 custom Japan series warriors. Each warrior will face an unknown opponent at random locations during our trip. If they lose, we'll leave them in Japan forever. Guys, check out these crows we're looking at. Oh, he was trying to catch a taxi. The crow. And that is the crows of Japan, guys.
J1 7. I want this one or this one.
What is it?
It's a Toy Story. Oh, look, he's damaged. That's cool.
Clarky, get a basket.
Dad, do not look. No.
At the very first toy store we visited, we found Akedo Warriors. It cost 1,320 yen for a Ninja Fury single pack, which comes out to $8.85. So it wasn't really worth buying them out, but we did find one extra bulgy pack, and we had to see if it was Beast Boss. Let's pay for this and have our first battle. This is the pack that we found, and it's bulgy. Whoever's in that pack is gonna fight Dark Deku. And if Dark Deku loses, we're gonna leave him right here on this chair in front of this Pokemon store, right next to this guy. Okay, Clarky, you wanna open it? They taped that pack together good? Okay, so you think there is Beast Boss in there? His card is gonna be in Japanese.
It is.
It's not? Who is it? It's gotta be someone good though, right? What? That guy was bulging?
Wait, his controller was in the front.
Okay, so we got 3 Stripes Ninja about to battle Dark Deku. First to 2 Split Stripes is the winner, okay? Ready, fight, Split Strike.
Whoa, 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 chill. Bro, I'm not used to being on the...
Oh no! No, dude, don't lose my guy. Okay, it's 1-0. 3 Stripes Ninja is winning. One more and Dark Deku is staying right here. Okay, ready, fight, Shadow Strike. Oh, yes. Everyone's clapping. Everyone's clapping for you. It's 1-1. Ready, fight, Shadow Strike. Yeah! Dark Deku won, guys. We didn't know it, but Dark Deku winning our first Japan Series battle was a good omen. We went on to have one of the luckiest days at the Claw Arcade ever. You walked away from it? Oh my gosh. Wow, dude, and you walked away from it. Wow. What? What? Hey, how did it reset it? What?
What? Look what I did.
Dude, you're the champion.
I did the,
Wow, Gear 5 Luffy. Okay, how many Gear 5 Luffys do you need?
2.
What? Oh my goodness, boy. Yo. Gear 5 Luffy pen holder. Yo. What do you say to bro?
Nice.
Show us what you want.
Hey.
Isn't it funny the smaller claw machines are... What?
Everything today, guys.
Yo, they gonna kick us out. Oh! Oh!
Guys, let's go, let's go, let's go. Did I win?
I don't know.
Oh my god, I won.
You won.
Shoot.
Oh, it might drop. Oh, I thought it might drop backwards. Yo.
See?
Whoa, my gosh. On this day, we won 9 one-piece figures, and a few of them were on the first try. This haul alone would end up taking up most of our luggage space, but the boys couldn't have been happier, so it was worth it. If you want to see us unbox all of those prizes, make sure you stick around to the end of the video. After we eat, we'll take a quick train ride, then have our next battle. Okay guys, we're in Shibuya at some kind of a park.
Yeah, a parkman.
It's a rooftop park.
Yeah.
We're about to battle Luffy.
Versus whoever is inside this pack.
Whoever's inside of this bus box.
Wonder. Oh! What? Tornado Man?
Ooh, Glowbone. That's a good guy. Okay, we're not leaving him if he loses. We're only gonna leave Luffy if he loses. First to 2 is the winner. Ready? Fight, Shadow Strike. Whoa!
Oh!
Oh no. Okay guys, it's 1-0. Glowbones is winning. Luffy's about to stay right here, guys. Ready? Fight, Shadow Strike.
Oh shoot.
Whoa! Yeah. It's 1-1. You tied it up, but one more loss, and we're seriously gonna leave Luffy right here. Ready, fight, Shatter Strike. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Look. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Okay, guys, we're leaving Luffy.
We're taking the controller though.
We're taking the controller. All right, Luffy.
It's been good.
If you find this, you can take it.
And fix it. Not throw him away. We have to make a new one.
Yeah, guys, we had to leave Luffy, and I wasn't happy about it, but right around that time, something amazing happened. Something we've been dreaming of ever since we started this channel. Dude, this is what the speed of light feels like. We hit the 100,000 subscriber milestone, and it's all thanks to you.
400,000.
Thank you everyone so much. We couldn't have done it without you. And if you haven't already, click the link in the description to enter our 100K subscriber giveaway. We just lost our first Japan Series Warrior, and Luffy on top of that. I'm gonna remake him better and stronger, but right now, we need a win. This time, Eddie was opening the pack, and he ended up getting 3 Strikes Ninja again. He's going up against Clarky, controlling Greninja. Let's see what happens. Ready, fight, Split Strike. Okay, that was a quick one. One more, and Greninja is coming home with us, boys. Ready, fight, Split Strike. Nice. Okay, Greninja's the winner, guys. That was easy. So far, the Pokemon Warriors are 1-0, with Charizard still waiting to fight. And as you can probably tell, these battles are happening in no particular order. But I think I'm gonna save Charizard for last, because if he loses, I don't think I'll be able to recover from that. And everywhere I look, I'll be reminded of our fallen warrior, because in Japan, Pokemon is everywhere. It's in the arcades, it's in the stores, it's even on the walls at the airport. But as popular as Pokemon is, there's someone who's even more popular. It's actually not even close. Doraemon is Japan. Doraemon is the president of Japan, guys. That got blurry. We even stumbled upon the Doraemon Future Department Store. It had Doraemon Gashapon outside and everything Doraemon inside. Oh look, Doraemon air gun.
No, we need that.
And when we found this giant Doraemon plush inside a claw machine, we just had to win it. Doraemon! Alright guys, we are here with Doraemon and little Doraemon. Doraemon is gonna battle whoever's in this pack. It's Boji. You're gonna take off his ears for the battle? Okay.
Guys, I found one here on the floor of our hotel room last night.
Yeah, you did. Good save.
Oh, we gotta comment that.
Oh no, who is it? That's good though. We don't want to lose Doraemon.
Oh!
Vamp Champ!
We haven't gotten that.
We haven't. Okay guys, if Doraemon loses, he stays right here. And let's leave Big Doraemon too. If Doraemon loses, let's leave both right here. Okay, I'm just joking. Ready, fight, Shatter Strike. Oh my goodness.
L.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Doraemon lost battle 1. It's
See, I told you
1-0. Vamp Champ is winning. We're about to leave Doraemon right here, guys. Ready, fight, Shatter Strike.
No.
Oh,
Wait, no, I got it first. No,
that's a tie. I'm calling a tie. I'm calling a tie.
Oh, guys, did you see that? I got him.
That's a tie.
Guys, check the replay on that.
It's still 1-0. Vamp Champ is winning. Ready, fight, Shatter Strike.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice. Okay, it's 1-1. Wait. The winner of this next battle is the winner. Ready? Fight, Shatter Strike. Oh, yes.
No. It's 1-0.
No, it's 2-1. Doraemon wins, guys. After that close battle, we decided to celebrate by trying out some of these Doraemon Kasu Teriyaki. And you remember when I told you guys Doraemon is everywhere? We bought this from a shop outside a temple, and it was delicious. I don't know what we were standing in front of, but I figured it was the perfect spot to host our next battle. So we're gonna battle Ultraman against whoever's in this pack. Okay, Clarky. Oh, it's an actual good guy. Wow, that's cool. Okay, this is Shadow Sting. He is not gonna be left, but Ultraman will. First to 2 split strikes is the winner, guys. Ultraman's on the line.
Right, fight, Shatter Strike. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Ready, fight, Shatter Strike. Okay.
I almost split you.
Yeah, his head is almost off. Okay, guys, Ultraman is coming home. Shadow Sting was the perfect opponent for Ultraman, don't you think? Tail weapon versus tail weapon. But regardless of the opponent or weapon, I don't think anyone could have beat Ultraman on that rainy day. And his victory pushes the Japan Series Warriors to 4-1. Up next is Space Godzilla. And although the battle isn't taking place in front of a Godzilla statue, I think we found a pretty cool location. No ways. Yo. Okay guys, we are here in front of the Gundam statue and we're about to battle Space Godzilla versus whoever's in this box. Eddie, you gonna open it? You gonna do the battle or Daddy? Yeah. Oh really?
Let's go.
Nice. That's gonna be a good battle. Okay guys, first to 2 split strikes is the winner. Only if Space Godzilla loses, we're gonna leave him right here on this light. Ready, fight, Shatter Strike. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was quick. Okay, it's 1-0. Space Godzilla's winning. Look at the dents on his head.
I think Clark did that.
Okay, ready, fight, Shatter Strike.
No.
Oh!
No.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh my goodness. Okay, Eddie just tied it up. It's 1-1. Ready, fight, Shatter Strike.
Man, I lost.
You won, right? Okay. The Japan Series Warriors are now 5-1, but there's still 2 battles left to go. And for these, we're heading to Sapporo on the island of Hokkaido. And while Tokyo was hot and rainy, Sapporo is nice and cool. For battle number 7, we're headed up to the mountains, to the Sapporo Olympic Museum. I think we're gonna do a battle right here, boys. In the 1972 Winter Olympics, Japanese ski jumpers swept the normal hill event and won Japan their first ever Winter Olympic gold medal. And here we are, too lazy to take the stairs. We're about to do another custom Japan Series battle. Goku versus whoever's in this box. All right, let's see it. No, there's a weapon. We got Cold Blade, and look who's coming by, Eddie.
Hi guys.
Hi, son. How was the ski?
Yeah, I have a sword back.
Okay, guys, we got Goku versus. If Goku loses, we're gonna leave him right here. Right, Clarky? First, the 2 split strikes is the winner. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Fight. Shatter strike. Oh, yes. Okay, it's 1-0. We really need Goku coming home with us. Ready? Fight. Shatter strike. Yes. Does that count?
Yeah.
Goku won, guys. He's coming home with us. The Japan Series Warriors are now 6-1. And just as our battles are coming to an end, so is our trip. And even though we lost Luffy along the way, I'm honestly not even sad about it anymore. I'm excited to rebuild him, to make him better and stronger. Coming up next is the battle that I've been the most worried about. Charizard took me forever to make, and he's fully custom and untested. Okay guys, we're about to battle Charizard versus whoever's in this box. Okay, since Eddie's Charizard, I'm gonna open this pack. Oh, I couldn't hear the weapon. Okay. We got Stingblade Viper Wrath versus Charizard. First to 2 split strikes is the winner. If Charizard loses, we're leaving him right here on this platform. Ready? Fight. Split strike. Oh! Nice. Okay, it's a 1-0. Ready? Fight. Split strike. Oh my, you hurt your finger. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Charizard wins. The Japan Series finished at 7-1, and more importantly, Clarky picked up a liking for sashimi. Too salty, but is it good?
Do you want some chicken or?
Now, we can go home. Oh my gosh, that's Hawaii. Bro, did you see that? Now, we're gonna show you our crane game victories. And guys, have you ever won this much stuff in your life?
There's no way. First, so we Dad was trying to win this. So, and then after he gave up, I tried to win it. And then, so it was like grabbing. And then I just walked away to another arcade. And then it dropped in.
Let's see what it looks like.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Holy smokes. So guys, what Godzilla is this?
Cool. I don't know. It's Godzilla 1954.
Oh. And we got Type A, the one we wanted, not the brown one, right? Wow.
Woody fingernails. I was trying to get a different Luffy, but then I saw this one. So I went for it, got it first try.
First try Johnson, right? Yo, Gear 5. And he's doing some kind of funny pose, right?
Yeah, he's upside down.
Okay, Clarky, be assembling him. Eddie's gonna tell us his story of how he got his next one. So you got a Gear 5 Luffy screaming his mouth off. And what did you say? There's a picture showing paper clips.
Yeah.
Wow, I love how stretched he is. Yo, are those scars? Look at those scars on his leg. That's so detailed.
Yo.
This thing, look at his flip-flops. This thing is really detailed. Wow. Guys, I honestly think this is like a $30 little figure right here.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna do the next one?
So I just wanted another Gear 5 Luffy.
What?
So
I don't even remember you winning this one. How many tries would you say it took you?
Like 2 tries. Two.
What? No ways.
I already have a Luffy.
You already have
I'm
one?
gonna give this to Cameron.
You're gonna give that to cousin Cameron.
Yeah, because we know he loves One Piece.
Oh, okay. That's very nice
I
of you.
love this thing.
Brother did win this for you, right? Because he knew how much you wanted it. Wow, this is cool. This gonna go in your display or on your desk?
Display.
Okay.
On my desk actually.
Here is the fruit box.
Okay.
It's
Is that one that Clarky helped you win too?
no, I won this one.
You won this one? Okay, so we won a fruit, guys.
Look at this.
Does it light up?
Yes.
It's like Sonic.
Wait, maybe there's no batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's batteries in it, son. Okay.
It does light up, though.
But it does light up. Yeah,
This is cool, though. Putting
It is
this on
cool.
my desk.
this is cool. So what fruit is this?
Rubber.
Rubber
It's
fruit.
like
Okay.
Kind of just wanted to win this one because it would look cool. on my desk.
Show us.
It's kind of bigger than Eddie's.
oh my god.
So this is light fruit.
Clarky, your box was so humongous, but your fruit looks the same size or smaller than Eddie's. Yo, your fruit looks
Whoa, this
dangerous.
is deadly.
Okay, guys, it does not end here. Lightning fruit, Eddie? We
Yeah.
don't know.
I think so.
Light fruit.
Light fruit.
No, it looks like lightning. Okay,
Okay.
guys, next
It does look like lightning.
Dad actually won this.
Mm-hmm. Guess how many tries it took me?
First try.
First try,
Look
guys.
at this.
100 yen this cost me.
Yeah.
100 yen.
No.
200 yen.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. 200 yen.
I love chocolate.
Oh, I don't even know who that is. Okay, Clarky helped you win that. Okay, Clarky's still working on Chopper. Tony Chopper. Never heard. Guys, look at our
That's a
winnings.
good packet.
Oh, and no assembly required. Oh my gosh. That's so cool, Clarky.
Sword is a whole entire separate thing.
Oh. Oh my, this is dangerous.
Which one
Whoa.
is more dangerous?
Deluxe
Which
toothpick,
one's more
Dad.
dangerous?
Probably the fruit. It's got like many swords.
I have no idea who this is.
Guys, you need to tell us who this
Rubber
is.
is cool.
Okay, so the only one we didn't open is the one we're giving to Cam.
Yeah.
But, okay, wait. I didn't even really count, but we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 huge figures. No, the other way, son. Oh my gosh. That's cool. Okay, we need to figure out how we're gonna get all this home, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, let's wrap them all back up.
No. Stop.
If you haven't seen our Battles in Japan video, it's linked in the description and I highly recommend watching it first because there will be spoilers. You have been warned. If you didn't know, our Japan series of custom Akedo Warriors was specially made for our family trip to Japan. Each of the 8 Japanese-themed warriors were faced with the consequence of being left in Japan forever, unless they prove themselves in combat. And if you're still here, you'll know that we lost one of our custom warriors. It happened on a hot sunny day on a rooftop park in Shibuya. Ready, fight, Shatter Strike. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. No.
I can't believe it. Okay, guys. We're leaving Luffy.
We're taking the controller though.
Salute, boys. All right, Luffy.
It's been good.
If you find this, you can take it.
And fix him.
Do not throw him away. Bye. Bye, Luffy.
Today, we're gonna make things right. We're gonna make the Japan series complete again. We're gonna remake Luffy. Okay guys, this is me looking for parts for the Luffy build, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm desperate at this point because I didn't find any Luffy figures in Japan, and ordering anything online is gonna take weeks to arrive. There were a lot of sets to choose from, but eventually I settled on this one because it had the best variety of characters, including this awesome Zoro figure that came with 3 swords, and he could even hold one in his mouth. It also had 3 different versions of Luffy, but after seeing a Lego Luffy head on an Akedo Warrior, I was having some serious doubts. I even thought about switching characters and making this a Zoro video. Okay, it was more than thoughts. I went as far as grinding down 3 Strikes Ninja's body and doing a head swap. Eventually, I just put the Luffy build on hold and moved on to other things. I cranked out more Halloween 3.0 Warriors. I witnessed Eddie hit the hugest jackpot in the history of jackpots.
What? No ways.
We finally got Boss Mode Phantomu. And Clarky caught his first Barracuda.
You caught a Barracuda. What?
Eddie,
Holy smokes, son.
Grandpa would be proud. And then one day, while scrolling through eBay, I found this Luffy Gear 5 figure that looked perfect. It was exactly what I'd been searching for, and I bought it. That was back on November 11. It still hasn't arrived. We almost had a Gear 5 Luffy, guys. But don't be too sad, because just a week ago, again while scrolling on eBay, I found this one-piece Gashapon lot, and I knew instantly my search was over. This lot had a nice variety of characters, which are all the perfect size, for a reasonable price with free shipping. And it had 4 Luffy figures. Let's resume this build right where we left off. Except we won't be needing this Lego Zoro head. We'll be using this extremely happy looking Luffy head. Yeah, we might have to do something about that smile. Now that we got the head on, let me show you my plans for the body. Do you remember how our original Luffy was just standing straight up, throwing a punch? This time, I want to pose Luffy like this. Except his head will be raised up, and let's make it his left arm that's pressed to the ground, so his right arm can throw an outstretched punch like that. That's the pose. The first thing we need to do is separate the parts we need from the parts we don't need. And in order to do this, I'll be using my coping saw and a pair of trim shears. My main goal with Luffy 2.0 is to make him unbreakable. To achieve this, every single connection will be reinforced with a nail and super glue. Because even though this Luffy won't have to prove himself in Japan, he will have to fight in our Japan series tournament, which I'll be filming with Eddie and Clark right after this video. Let me know your pick for the Japan series champion in the comments below. I'm going with Charizard. Clarky is going with Charizard. And Eddie, yeah, you guessed it, he's going with Charizard. This skeletal structure looks pretty solid, but you remember how original Luffy was ripped right off his base plate? I do. So in addition to the super glue, I'm gonna use a couple of nails to help secure Luffy 2.0 to the base plate. After a quick test, we're ready to mix up some epoxy sculpt. And by the way, guys, This clay and almost all the tools and materials I use are linked in the description, so don't be afraid to start making your own custom creations, whether they be Akedo Warriors or one-of-a-kind pieces of art. Just get creative and don't compare your art to anyone else's, because we all have our own styles and we're all at different stages of learning. And just like that, guys, we are ready to paint.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of that ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew harder, bow dip down, blow me bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed, and the captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whales and his greed. He took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
It definitely took a lot longer than I thought it would, but better late than never. Here's Luffy 2.0. What do you guys think? Does he stand a chance in the Japan Series tournament? Will his skeletal structure hold him together? We're about to find out. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of the action.
Ooh, it looks good. Ooh, map.
What are you guys looking at?
Oh, we're looking
We're
at
just
this
looking at
miniature
that
book.
miniature book.
That's a book?
Yes.
No.
Look at it.
What? Why is it so small?
I don't know. Something must have happened.
And why is it in Japanese?
Because we got it from Japan.
What? You guys were in Japan?
Obviously.
Yes.
Wait, so you got this little book in Japan? Well, do you guys want to film the Japan Series tournament?
Yeah.
And then after we can open up some more little books? All right, guys, we are about to film the Japan Series tournament. Clarky,
Yes.
who's your pick to win it all?
Greninja.
Greninja! Eddie, who's your pick to win it all?
Goofy.
Upgraded Luffy?
Yes.
Okay, you know what? Normally, I would totally pick Charizard, but the fact that we are having the tournament in the arena and not with controllers, especially his 360 controller, I'm gonna have to pick Ultraman, guys. Okay, I randomly generated this bracket, and this is how the fights are gonna go. The first fight is Charizard versus Space Godzilla. Holy smokes. That's so good. The second fight is Goku versus Luffy. That's pretty good. That's good. The third fight is Greninja, Clarky's pick to win, versus Ultraman, my pick to win. And you guys know what that means. The last fight is Dark Deku versus Doraemon. Okay, guys, you know what the messed up part is? Both of those warriors are supposed to be on... Whoa. Are both of them supposed to be on 360 controllers or no? Oh, only Charizard? I don't know how well Charizard's gonna do on a controller.
I can't hit him. I got
Okay, you ready, guys?
Oh, because he's supposed to be on a 360 controller too, son. Is this gonna work?
Okay, let's just try.
Okay, let's just try.
Ready, fight, Shatter Strike! Oh!
Whoa, with his claw. How'd he do it? With his fist, I think. Wow, okay. It's 1-0. Space Godzilla is winning.
Ready, fight, Shatter Strike!
Oh!
Disqualified!
Oh, no. His controller came off. No, that's a redo. His controller came off. Ouch. Okay. What?
Fight, Shatter Strike!
Oh my gosh. Oh! Yo, Space Godzilla taking out Charizard in the first fight of the first round. Whoa. And Charizard trying to take out Clarky. Space Godzilla moves on to the next round, guys. You know what? This totally wasn't fair because Charizard is a 360 controller.
That one is good. Wait, that
Yeah.
is really good. Ready, fight, Split Strike!
Split strike.
Yeah, because...
Oh, yeah. Okay, Eddie, that was a nice punch. You're winning 1-0. Ready, fight. Strike. Oh! Wow. Hey, can I change my pick to win?
No.
Luffy looked very impressive, and I think you're right, Eddie. Luffy's gonna fight Space Godzilla in the next round.
Gonna destroy him!
Okay, we have Greninja, Clarky's pick to win it against Ultraman, my pick to win it. Okay.
I cannot believe he chose Ultraman. Ready, fight! Shatter Strike!
Oh. Oh, it's a long fight. What's happening here? Use those whips. Use those whips. I want to change my favorite to Greninja. Oh! Never mind. Never mind. I don't know how you did that because Greninja's... Okay, Ultraman is winning 1-0. I don't know how you did that, Eddie. But do it again. Ready, fight, Split Strike. I mean Shatter Strike.
Ready, fight, strike!
I don't know what's happening, but I'm seeing a lot of things flying off. Clarky, how do you not hit him?
Yes!
Oh, wait.
I got it first!
Do we need to see the replay?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna replay. We're gonna just redo that. It's still 1-0. Ultraman is winning. Ready, fight, Split Strike, Shatter Strike. Come on, Ultraman. Come on, Ultraman. Oh.
Yeah! Disqualified!
Oh my gosh, Clarky.
I'm sorry, I was just... That's my technique. I just go like...
Oh my gosh. Ultraman's weapon broke. I mean, it's an easy fix. But you know, we have that rule, if you break and can't go on. What do you guys think?
If he's broken.
So he's disqualified. Look at his chest.
Yeah, he's like really big.
Holy smokes. He like... Man, Greninja, is his foot all red? Dude, okay, you know what? We're gonna disqualify Ultraman. I'm gonna fix him. I gotta fix his hand.
So I'm just putting my fingers on the table. Look at all that paint.
Yeah. Greninja moves on to the next round.
Okay.
And right now, we have Doraemon versus Dark Deku.
Deku looks kind of weird. Look. I'm just gonna turn it off.
Arena's.
Look, Dad. You see how this guy's in a cool stance?
Yeah.
But he's just standing straight up. Look at that.
Guys, I did
It's
it.
weird.
Guys, I did it.
Wait, what do you mean this guy's in a cool stance? They're both the same figure.
No, but then look at his feet. They're like skinny.
Oh, you know why? Yeah, because I changed his feet. You see how they're his boots?
Wait, Dad, I worked it.
Oh, okay, it works
Let's
now?
go.
Okay, ready, fight, Shatter Strike! Whoa, double split strike.
No, repeat. That was a
Yeah, that was a double. Both these guys are so heavy, they don't really eject too well, yeah? Ready, fight, Shatter Strike! Whoa! Okay.
meow, meow, meow.
Oh, you're going ears on? Doraemon is winning 1-0. I should have picked Doraemon for my favorite. Okay, ready, fight, split strike! Oh my goodness! What? Dude! He just smacked him
I
out.
was going to choose Doraemon, but I remember like at Japan, I didn't know if it was Doraemon or
Yeah,
Vietnamese.
we were having problem. You know why? You know, next time we go to Japan, I'm totally bringing the arena with us. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Yeah? Doraemon moves on to the next round. Look at how cute he is. All right, guys, the winner of this fight is going to the championship fight. We have Space Godzilla versus upgraded Luffy because we lost our original Luffy in Japan. You guys remember? That was sad.
Ready, fight.
Shatter Strike! Oh my gosh, I don't know if Luffy can do it. Go easy, son. Don't let him knock you out. He's trying to knock you out. He's trying to knock you out. Go easy. Oh no!
No, I got it first.
Oh.
No, I split him dead mine.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna check the replay. Guys, you know what? I looked at the replay. I gotta call it a tie.
Yeah.
So we're doing it over. It's 0-0. Ready. Fight. Shatter Strike. Wow, Clarky, your tail is like totally ineffective. You just gotta. Oh!
I was like, no, did you see me? I was like,
Yeah, you gotta use your hands to knock them out, right? It's 1-0. This kind of isn't fair for Space Godzilla 2. Don't you guys agree? I hope Moose Toys releases an arena with a 360 controller, right? That would be cool, right? Like you pull the trigger and it just spins. That would be cool.
like a
Or a
normal one.
motorized one.
That's
Oh my gosh.
a normal one right here, then a spinning one, then like a different
No,
one, right?
changeable controllers.
Okay, it's 1-0. Luffy's winning.
Ready,
Eddie,
fight.
stop breaking Ultraman.
Shatter Strike. Chill.
Oh! Yo, let's go, Luffy! Moving on to the championship, to the Super Bowl. Okay, guys, we got Doraemon. Oh. Oh. All right, guys, we got Doraemon versus Greninja. It already looked like Greninja won.
I won.
Ready, fight, split strike. Oh, no. Okay, guys, it's 1-0. Greninja is winning. I know what's gonna happen. Okay, just do it. Ready, fight.
No.
No, ready, fight, shatter strike.
Eddie, I can go easy on you.
Oh! Wow. Okay, you know what? It's probably for the best. Okay, guys, this is our championship fight. We have Greninja versus Luffy. First to 2 Shatter Strikes is the champion of the Japan series. Ready, fight, Shatter Strike!
Ow! Greninja, remember our plan!
Oh! It's 1-0. Clarky, one more and you're the champion. And so is Greninja. Ready, fight, Shatter Strike! Come on, Eddie. Come on, make it interesting. Punch him! Punch him! Oh! Yeah! Yes! Oh my gosh, Clarky, making us deaf. All right, Eddie, you just tied it up 1-1. Ready, fight, Shatter Strike!
Oh no!
Oh no! Wait. There.
I fixed him.
Stop squeezing it so hard.
Wait.
Oh my gosh. Oh! Hey! He threw Greninja! Hey! Okay, guys, Luffy's our champion. I didn't think he was that powerful, right?
He's good.
He's good.
And we never even tested him.
We did not test him. So do you think I successfully upgraded Luffy?
Yes.
Do you think the old Luffy could have done that? No ways, right?
Guys, but before we open up the books, let's open up this package from Moose Toys.
Okay, thank you, Moose Toys, for sending us this box.
Whoa. Yo!
Jujutsu!
John Cena Jujutsu.
What? Is this what he does?
What? Wait, did you ever see this in the stores?
Wow.
And there's a red Mysterio, guys. Rey
Let's see.
Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio.
This is, like,
Wow.
Cool.
Guys, let's open it.
It's John Cena.
Dun,
Stretch
dun.
test.
Oh boy. Is that all? Is that all? Oh, his legs too. Whoa.
That scared me.
I see John Cena.
Ready, go.
Whoa.
Oh, why is his head going off to the side like that?
Yo.
Oh my goodness. Look how thin he got.
He's as thin as a book.
Come on, pull. Whoa.
Thank you, Moose Toys.
Yeah, so guys, I think these are in stores now. Go check it out if you're a John Cena fan.
Yeah.
We're about to open these mini brands books.
Okay.
You can really read the pages, and there's some really popular kids books in here that Eddie and Clarky want to get. So let's see if we can hit those. So Eddie opened his first package. He got a book stand. What? So do you get one book stand per?
Okay. Let's go! Diary of a Wimpy Kid Last Strong.
Wow.
This is my favorite.
Dogman. It's blank. There's like some pages and then it's blank.
What?
No, mine is all.
What? Can I see? Look.
Eddie, but that's kind of cool. You can write in this.
Dad.
Clarky, yours is all?
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. No ways. Look at that.
Look. New Year's Day. You know how you're supposed to come up with the list of resolutions at the
how it
beginning of the year?
Holiday
The
Inn.
and Dogman, it's a luxury book.
Guys, if you want to get these, I'm going to link them in the description because I found them for cheap. Do you know what I just... What?
No.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. So It looks like words, but when you magnify it, it's not. But are some pages actual words? Like that page. We can open up our own Barnes and Nobles. Oh, put this on top. All right, guys. So, what do you think of the tiny books?
Cool.
They're cool, but you still gotta buy the real thing, right? Okay, guys, we gotta clean up this mess, and we're also gonna wrestle after this. Okay, guys, that has been our video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye. Bye.
Ugh. Whoa, you smashed him with a bookshelf. If you like this video, don't forget to check out the Eddie's World YouTube channel, where we have hundreds of videos just like this. And don't forget to click subscribe so you can see other great videos every Saturday morning. And hit that bell button so you can get notifications. Thanks for watching.